So welcome to my thoughts and reactions on the 35th anniversary Dragon Quest stream. We're 35 years into Dragon Quest, and I was really looking forward to this stream. My God, they're going to announce brand new games, and I just want to say, it seems like 2 minutes ago, since it was the 25th anniversary, when I picked up some things from that, and that's already 10 years ago, boom, like that. We're celebrating 35 years, they did a stream. I was excited, so I'm going to talk about some of my thoughts and reactions from this and talk about the games. So first of all, there were 6 games they said they were going to talk about, and I'm like, yes, this is going to be awesome. This is going to be awesome. I honestly went in thinking that one of them was going to be a remake or a remaster for Dragon Quest VIII. I don't know, just my gut sense was telling me that. I'm like, yeah, that's a game that was popular over here, popular in Japan. Maybe they just might take that game and do that. Where, no, I was totally wrong on that. That game is not in there at all. First of all, the very first game they announced is a puzzle game where you play as erasers, and I think it's made for kids, and you erase monsters and things like that. And obviously that's interesting, but it's not why I wanted to be a part of this stream. And I was losing my mind. I'm like, okay, cool, we got that out of the way. What do we got next? What do we got next? Here's the one that really gutted me a little bit, and that was for Dragon Quest X. I'm like, oh my God. You know, they're finally announcing Dragon Quest X, the online game, the multiplayer online game over here. It's been going in Japan for years, and they're showing all the different versions up to this one. And then they get to this one, it's like version 6, and I'm like, my God, they're gonna do what they did with Phantasy Star Online 2 and just say, here's all of them. You get all of the updates in one. We finally get this. And then it says, and I've never been so deflated in a long time, no worldwide release. Are we getting this over here? It's version 6.
皆さんこんにちは。ドラゴンクエスト10オンラインプロデューサーの青山浩二と申します。ドラゴンクエスト35周年めでたい。実はですね、ドラゴンクエスト10オンラインも来年8月になんと10周年を迎えますので、そこでも盛大にお祝いしたいと思っています。そして映像にありました通り、バージョン6となります。ドラゴンクエスト10転生の英雄たちオンラインリリースが決定いたしました。
I'll clap if it's coming over here. There are no plans for a worldwide release. Oh my God. No plans for... And I'm like, why did we show this? Why did they show this? I mean, they could have had this as a special event just for Japanese players. It's hard when it's a worldwide event that's playing and we're all watching it all over the world, and they're showing games and we're like, oh my God, yes, why can't we get this game? Why is it a Japan only thing? And it's really, that was a very disappointing thing for me. I was like, really? I mean, we've all been wanting that game for so long, and just like Phantasy Star Online of the past, Phantasy Star Online 2, nope for so many years. And then this one, it seems we're absolutely never getting it at this point in the game. And I was really gutted. I was sitting here on the laptop and I'm like, oh my God, no. And so that was really disappointing. And then all of a sudden they started showing another game, and I'm like, oh, what is this? And I'm at first I'm like, is this a remake of Dragon Quest IX? Because it was like super deformed characters, and I'm like, and a lot of characters running around with other characters. I'm like, what is this? And then they announce Dragon Quest X, and I'm like, because when I saw the 10, I'm like, what is this? Offline. So if you want to play this game, you know, you want to play the online game, but you don't want to play online, you can play it offline. Okay, it's a single player game that you can play on your own, and they didn't say if it was going to be worldwide. That wasn't shown. So I'm crossing my fingers on that. If I can at least play a little bit of 10 in some regard, I'd rather play the multiplayer online game. To be absolutely honest, I'll be honest. To play a multiplayer online game nowadays would be ridiculous for myself. I think it'd be probably a little impossible, but I'd really like a chance to give it a shot, just to see what the world is like and kind of delve in for a little bit of time at least. So those were the initial games, and it's like, okay, and I was really kind of gutted after the Dragon Quest X announcement that we weren't getting it. I'm like, oh no. And then things changed. Things got a lot better. Things got way better. They start showing, Dragon Quest III, and I'm like, okay, this is cool. I'm like, what are we getting? Like a collection, or and then boom. Okay. Oh. Oh my god, they've remade it. Oh my god, that's really amazing looking. Oh, that's pretty good. Oh my god, yeah, that's really good. Yeah, they've really got the feeling of the original game, which is, overhead, but wow. Yeah, very Octopath Traveler looking. Oh, that's pretty cool. Oh, I like that. I like the way the combat went. This is pretty interesting. Obviously, this is getting brought over. This is exciting. This is exciting. Oh, wow. That's awesome. Thank God. It's fascinating. That is worldwide, so the world is getting that one. That is cool, taking that original game, and yes, it came on mobile, but giving it a really beautiful facelift, and it really looked good. It looked like it fit. It looked like it fit. It kind of looked like Octopath Traveler in a lot of the sense, and I really liked that. I thought that was like awesome, and I thought they did a really good job of taking what is a 2D, overhead game and turning it into kind of a 3D, kind of 2D remake in high def. And I was very impressed, and it was fascinating that they're taking the third game and remaking that. And then Yuji Horii was there, and he said that he wanted to start with 3, and then if it does well, they might go back and remake 1 and 2 and change some things. And that's still a bit of a mystery, he said, and he didn't want to reveal too much there. And I'm like, okay, cool. Like I'm down with that. That sounds kind of fascinating. That sounds really cool. So that's a game I'm really excited about. I don't know in the date that's getting released at this point, but I'm sure in the future we'll find out. But that was one big highlight moment. Now the next one, which was interesting, and I thought it was a monsters game, and it's called Dragon Quest Treasures. And I saw the SD characters, and I'm like, hey, wait, monsters, right? And so they clarified that it's a completely different style of game, where you just go off treasure hunting. It's not anything to do with the Monster series. They're working on the Monster series, the next one in that, but it's nothing to do with that. So I'm like, okay, that's that. That was interesting. I can't say I was blown away by that. It looked okay. There's not enough information, correct? Not enough information at this point. Then came the moment I'd been waiting for. Dragon Quest XII announcement. Let's go. Oh, yes. Oh. I was a bit nervous there. I saw 11 and I'm like, oh good. Boom, 12. Come on. Keep going. Don't just keep going.
Dragon Quest XII 選ばれし運命の炎
The flames of fate. No. That's it? The Flames of Fate. Pretty cool name. But that's all we got. We didn't get anything more than that. we got a little intro, kind of, and the title screen. That is it. They said that it's going to be a worldwide release. Well, obviously, right? And more information will come out. They couldn't even say what machine it was going to be on. Nothing like that. No information there was released, or a release date itself. That was still up in the air. The one thing they said was that they were working on combat. They were going to change the command interface and make it something different. And I'm always for innovation, but I always get a little nervous. I'm like, Dragon Quest is one of those things you don't change too much of. But you know what? I trust them. I think after 35 years, they definitely know what they are doing. That is for sure. It was fascinating. It was good. This had its ups and downs. I mean, we started off like, okay, a puzzle game. And then we went into a couple of 10 games that we may not probably get. Like, we are definitely not getting 10. The 10 offline game, potential. Dragon Quest III Remake, we're getting that. That's a highlight moment. And we got a title. We got a title for Dragon Quest XII. It's kind of like getting a title for Metroid Prime. You're like, yep. And look how long it's taken for that game to come out. I mean, really. So what did you guys think of the 35th anniversary stream for Dragon Quest? I came away, I just wanted to see a little bit more of 12. I really wanted to see just a little opening movie, maybe some combat. I know I'm pushing it, but I wanted a little bit more there. But what I take away from all of this is Dragon Quest III Remake looks damn awesome. And that's going to be an exciting one when that comes out. I really love what they've done with the graphical style. And it's funny, you get to see, as they say, Octopath Traveler all over it. So anyways, guys, that is my reactions to the 35th anniversary Dragon Quest live stream. So anyways, guys, until next time.